A very bright morning to all my lovely students. I hope you are happy and safe at home. Today we are starting with grade 3 subject science. Chapter number 2, the plant kingdom. Can you see this beautiful nature which God has gifted us? Yes, the wonderful nature. So you should all respect the nature as colors are the smiles of nature. So in this chapter we are going to study the plant kingdom. So let's go ahead. This is your environmental awareness book, grade 3. Before starting with the detailed explanation of the chapter, let me introduce the word plant kingdom. What do you mean by plant kingdom? Plant kingdom is a basic group of natural objects that includes all living plants that can be big and small. So basically what is plant kingdom? It's a group of the objects which includes all the plants, whether big or small. Moving ahead, the aims of the lesson, or you can say the objectives of the lesson. We will get to know the importance of the plants. We will learn about the uses of the plants. We will get the knowledge of big and small plants. We will learn about different parts of the plants. So in this chapter, we are going to learn the importance, the uses, the parts of the plant and their function. So let's go ahead. First, before starting with the explanation, let me ask you one question. Have you ever been to a park? Oh, I guess everyone must be saying yes, with your parents, grandparents, or with your friends. The next question comes, what are the things do you see in the park? Can you see this beautiful park? Yeah, I really want to go. So what are the things do we see in the park? Number one, we see trees. We see bushes. Can you see? We see grass. We can see small animals roaming here and there. We see children playing here and there. And we see small plants with beautiful flowers. So these are the things we see in the park. Now, let us know the difference between plants and trees so that you can get a deep understanding of that. Now, can you see this activity? You have to mark and write three differences in the picture. Can you see this picture? Yeah, a tree and a plant. But let us identify the differences. It is big and this is small. It has fruits. It doesn't have fruits. The stem is thick. Can you see the stem is thick? And here the stem is thin. Can you see the stem is thin? Yes. So are you able to find the differences between these two pictures? A tree and a plant. A tree is big and the plant is small. Tree has fruits and plant doesn't have fruits. The stem of a tree is thick and the stem of a plant is thin. Now moving further, on the basis of the size, plants can be differentiated into big plants and small plants. Under big plants come trees and under small plants there are shrubs or bushes, you can say. The next one is herbs, then creepers, and the last one is climbers. So on the basis of size, the plants can be differentiated into big plants and small plants. Small plants have four types and the trees comes under big plants. So let us have a deep explanation of these plants. Now you understood the classification of the plant, which can be divided into tree, herb, shrub, climber and creeper. Now coming to the first one, Big plants are called trees. Can you see this big plant which is called tree? Let us see more examples. Example of trees. Apple tree, mango tree. Apple, yummy yummy apple. You eat apple, you get red cheeks. Delicious apple. Mango, the king of fruits. So, is the favorite fruit for all my lovely students. So, the examples of trees are apple tree, mango tree. Coming to the next classification, which is under the small plants, that is shrubs. What are shrubs? Shrubs are the plants with small height and bushy stems. They live for many years. So the example is cotton plant and rose plant. Can you see this cotton plant? Beautiful. Yes, so they are the plants with small height. Can you see the small height also? And the bushy stems, and they live for many years. Let us see more examples. Examples of shrubs: jasmine and hibiscus. This beautiful white color jasmine and this pink color hibiscus. These are examples of shrubs. Coming to the next, smaller shrubs are known as bushes. Can you see this periwinkle? Lovely, I really want to touch it. And the next example is lavender. So what are bushes basically? These are the smaller shrubs which are known as bushes. Coming to the next classification, herbs. What are herbs? Herbs are small plants with soft green stems and small roots. Example, grass, coriander. Yes, so these are the examples of herbs. They are small plants, and can you see the soft green stems in coriander and the small roots? Coriander must be your mother must be using in the kitchen also. Yeah. So coming to the next examples. Examples of herbs: mint, which is also used in your kitchen, yeah, to make chutney. Next is tulsi. Everyone worship tulsi at your home. So these are the examples of herbs. Coming to the next classification, climbers. Now what are climbers? A climber is a plant which has a weak stem and needs support to grow upwards. Climber needs what? Support. Why do they need support? Because it has a weak stem. Example, pea plant and money plant. Money plant, I guess everyone is growing at their home also. So, the example, it is a climber. So, you can tell your parents, Mama, money plant is a climber because it has a weak stem and it needs support to grow upwards. Coming to the next example, grapevine plant is also a climber and bean plant is also a climber. Can you see the support they need to grow upwards? Yes. So these are the examples of climbers. Now coming to the last classification, creepers. A creeper is a plant which has a very weak stem and grows along the ground. It grows along the ground because it has a very weak stem, so cannot grow upwards. The example is watermelon plant and muskmelon plant. They are the plants with very weak stem. Let us see more examples. Pumpkin plant. Can you see it is growing along the ground? And the cucumber plant. Now moving ahead. Now you understood about the green world. Yes, the green world includes the shrubs, herbs, climbers and creepers. This all comes under the green world. Let us see few more examples of the green world. Shrub. Tomato is a shrub. Next, basil. Basil is a herb. Coming to the next, watermelon. It's a creeper. Can you see? One boy is opening the watermelon with the toothpick. Yeah. So it is a creeper. Coming to the next, grapevine. It is a climber which needs support to grow upwards. I hope you understood about the green world, the classification of the small plants. Now let's quickly have a recap. Yeah, recapitulation of whatever topics we have studied. What we learned. Trees. Big plants are called trees. Example, mango tree, neem tree. Shrubs. Plants with small height and bushy stem are called shrubs. Example, rose plant, cotton plant. Smaller shrubs are known as bushes. Example, periwinkle. Next, herbs are plants with soft stems. Yeah, with green soft stems. They are smaller than trees and shrubs. Example, tulsi, mint, which you have seen in the previous slide also. Coming to the next, climbers. Climbers are the plants with weak stem and needs support. Example, pea plant, money plant. Now coming to the last classification, creepers. Creepers are the plants with very weak stems and grows along the ground. Example, cucumber, pumpkin. Yes. So I hope you understood about the classification of the plants. Yeah, keep watching. I'll meet you again. Bye bye. Take care. Stay safe.